Welcome to the DSQ podcast with Blake Lawson and Dakota Reynolds.
That's Monza magic, baby.
Woo! That's a block.
Yep. I was like, I'm pretty sure that came across on my mic. And these are very good. Like, you got to be up close to really get these. So,
Believe you me, I was up close. So
yep. We need to. Well, I mean, yeah, never mind. You know what I mean. That's the energy we need. Late episode today. Even though they got stuff early. Just listen. Early race. Naps.
Yes, exactly. I was like, went into my room. I have time. I'm going to sit down. I'm going to take notes. I'm going to lay down on my bed real quick, scroll through Instagram for a couple of seconds. 4-hour nap.
Yeah, it's fine. We support naps here. So, but yes, welcome back to DSQ and welcome back to the Temple of Speed, Monza. Very fast. In fact, let me literally check notes. That sounded fucking awful. I apologize. Was quite fast.
Quite fast. Fucking what's his fuck face? The meme guy. Fucking ruler. Yeah, I does with the fucking ruler, but except with the ruler's fucking stopwatch. That's fast.
If I have the energy, I'll put that in the video. Don't count on it this week, guys. All right, let's get straight into it because it is later, so we'll probably go a little shorter. Also, not a whole lot of pre-race. I mean, not a whole lot of stuff.
Yeah,
really.
No,
It was really just the race, and
yeah. We had the one-ish livery. Were there more? Was it just the one livery?
Just the one livery.
All right, Ferrari with their old school throwback to Niki Lauda.
Mm-hmm.
It was a livery.
I called it mid. I was like, because you half tried.
Yeah.
To me, I mean, sure. I mean, I think we won't get a good livery until HP gives up the blue or they go blue.
Yeah.
Which they did on the team kits. So why the fuck not?
Yeah, just send it. Just fucking send it.
But yeah, anyway, but still, it's it's Monza, it's Ferrari. People are gonna have fun regardless.
Oh, absolutely. Oh my God, there was so much fun, and I can get to that later on at the end. Once we get to the end of the race. But yeah, so not a whole lot of no break news. No,
well, a little bit.
Well.
Monza. Or not Monza, excuse me. Monaco. Monaco gets extended again by 4 more years.
Pain.
Cool. Hopefully they're doing stuff. Tommy from P1 is to be believed. They're tearing down F1 houses to make more track, so that'll be good. And then
Pierre.
Yep, Pierre
throws his career away.
Yep. Pierre extended through, again, checks notes, reads my horrible writing, 2028. Let's see. Hey. I mean, it's job security, I guess. French team, French driver.
Job security, new regs next year, Flavio Briatore.
And Mercedes engine. So, good luck, Pierre. We are cheering for all. I think we were both cheering in that.
I'm cheering for him. Yeah, Pierre's a decent guy.
Yep.
He's a good
I
guy.
think Alpine. Anybody at Alpine deserves some extra love there.
Have you noticed how Jack has just dropped out of the fucking F1 news cycle?
Yeah.
I've not heard a word about him since Franco's going to be on a case-by-case basis now. Nothing from Jack.
Yep.
Nothing.
I mean, why not? Why go back when you've been hurt? Why? Just making sure this note, because hence last week's incident of the monster on my book, I just used regular legal pad. So I'm like making sure my notes are okay. That is my FP1 notes. So, Monza, lots of very track-specific shit.
Lots of track-specific shit. Specifically for the track, there were a couple of things.
They did?
Yeah.
Okay.
They did a couple of small things. There's a new gate in the pit wall in front of garage number 32. Hey, there aren't 32 teams. The way that they divide their diagram up is really weird. Basically, it was put in front of Aston Martin on the Alpine side.
Yeah. I mean, each one usually gets 3, right? Like garage
they
for
get
car,
3 to 4.
garage for car.
I think Aston
fluff.
Martin's, when I looked at it, was 4.5.
Yeah.
Because half of their garage was divided into Alpines, which is weird. Either way, they did that, and then they did some asphalt repair by application of bitumen coating at turns 1 and turn 4. So that's the track itself. And then for the week, we have nothing from Alpine or Sauber. Cool. And then everybody else pretty much just downforce stuff.
Let's cut that wing.
Yep. Just shave it right the fuck off. That's your basically your upgrades stuff. VCarb specifically, I don't know if this plays into anything from later in your free practice stuff, because I know you mentioned something about this, because I don't really watch free practice because I don't have time to.
Yeah. I just watch the highlights anymore.
VCarb specifically did replace a mirror housing.
Do I have a note on that? I have other people having mirror problems.
So it was not that one. Okay, cool. Well, VCarb did that, so
Okay.
maybe the other team should follow suit. Anyways, for your power units, there were so many changes. It's Monza.
Everybody takes.
It wasn't
advantage of
everybody
Monza.
though. For once, it
Almost
wasn't
everybody.
it wasn't like an entire grid. It was like 6 people taking. No, it was 5 people taking like fucking everything. So fuck them for having sectioned it off for the way that they did. But Max took a new engine, turbocharger, MGU, H, and K, and exhaust system. Pierre took a new engine, turbocharger, MGU, H, and exhaust system. Esteban, engine, turbo, MGU, H, and K, and exhaust system. Alex, engine, turbo, MGU, H, and K. And then both Saubers, it was 6. Both Saubers took engine, turbo, MGU, H, and K, and exhaust system. Fucking 2 people not taking a couple of things just ruins me from just saying, oh yeah, all these people took all of this stuff. It would have been so much easier.
Hey, at least in the new regs, it's only going to be MGG or MG, not the K, the other one. I think
MGUH.
Yeah, I think it's only one. Obviously, I can't remember which one is which.
Gotcha. Fair enough.
So next year will be easier. Hopefully.
That is all for the pre-race power unit shenanigans. Or I guess all the pre-quali power unit shenanigans. A couple more we'll get to, but that's not until.
That's a mystery masker tool we'll use later.
Yeah, absolutely.
We did skip over one upgrade that we get a couple times a year. It's Davide Weekend.
Davide!
We love Davide Weekends.
So great.
It's like Vampire Weekend, but good.
Oh my god. He's so salty about Vampire Weekend. I actually enjoy them. They're nice.
There's that one song I can't remember. I like.
Was it Campus?
No.
No, it wasn't Campus.
Campus was when you're like. I was like.
Oh yeah, gotcha.
It was like a one word.
Yeah. I don't remember what it
was.
was.
Like Stitch or something. I don't know.
Either way.
Not important. All right, into your free practice. We did have rookies taking part. Alex Dunn filling in for Piastri, and Paul Aaron going back to Alpine. He was not on full loan, but like doing some Sauber free practice, but he goes in for Franco Colapinto. That is 2 of 4 for both of those teams on their, again, new this year 4 FP1 outings. Just little stats with that. That brings everybody at 2 of their required 4, except for Mercedes, who is only at 1, and then VCarb has done 0. So they're really going to have to force those in at the end.
Yeah, no kidding.
Which it makes sense because of their driver swaps, and I mean, you have I don't consider Lawson a rookie, but a rookie, I guess.
Rookie and skill level.
And drove at a different team for the first 2 races, and Isaac, a true rookie. So you definitely want
Isaac, a true rookie who just got a podium last race. So,
but yeah, they're going to have to, again, there's still, like 8 or so left.
Yeah, there are 8 races left after this. So
still got plenty of time.
But 3 of those are sprint races.
Yep.
So
really, yeah.
You got 5 races that you can do that in.
Of course, everybody does Abu. So, I mean, there's 1. But maybe not McLaren, depending how this championship goes.
Yeah.
That is that. Paul Aaron does do a little spin in FP1. A little bit of shenanigans going on. Gravel was an issue this weekend. Gravel on the track. Also, they started FP1 under a VSC. Like, started it.
Interesting.
Like a running start. It was interesting.
Maybe doing tests. Because
Maybe.
I know they had something in the documents on the event notes or whatever about marshalling tests and whatnot. So that might have been that.
That was like they didn't on the. I usually try to watch the F1 TV highlights because they're about 9 minutes for practice. So it usually covers everything.
Mm-hmm.
FP3, I will just watch the YouTube, which is like 2 minutes, and I don't think I missed anything. My notes for FP3 is NA.
Fair enough.
Some gravel. Charles coming up partially blocked the red flag, the flag LED board on the side. So he over fucking takes real good under a red flag, but nice and NFA'd. No further action on that. I noted this really in case it came up later, more as foreshadowing, but Lawson has a little bit of weird turbo noise, but whatever. Didn't really do anything. Yeah, and then the only other note I have on that is about, this was, FP1. I woke up with about 30 seconds left, just in time to see George Russell's power unit fail.
Oh, happens.
Yep. There's the only note there. And then I guess this covers both. Hey, your Williams guys really pissed off a lot of drivers during the first 2 practice sessions.
Listen, big dog, we trying out here. We trying our damnedest.
Always
we
the same
trying
guy.
to snag 1 point, one singular point. We got to catch Red Bull.
And I think Charles, I thought I noted it, but I guess not. I think Charles was complaining about his right-hand side mirror. FP2, Lando loses his right-hand side mirror at one point. And then 50 minutes in, we get a red flag. Kimi Antonelli continuing a not stellar driving record of going into the gravel and stalling. So early red flag. To which Oscar gets a reprimand for doing the Sauber thing of getting into the pit lane before the official time is released. And same thing, Gabby also overtook Liam in a yellow. Basically the same thing happened. It was blocked. He had to slam on the brakes, both Charles in FP1 and Gabby in FP2. So, yeah, they were very lenient. And then little things of like, the runoffs are always make sure you take this road, go through. Don't Seb Vettel it. Only he can because he's cool.
Yeah. I mean, his brakes failed, so what do you expect him to do? Slow down? Oh, he's using the polystyrene boards to slow down.
He's going to wedge under the wing to create aero drag, yep. Yeah, that's your practices. There's not a whole lot. Of course, and then Davide screaming. It's the Gavin screaming meme. I'm not putting it in. I'm not photoshopping that. I got to Photoshop some stuff later, probably.
I glanced at it. I don't think you will have to. We will absolutely. We can pour over it real quick and make sure, but I don't think that there's anything that has to be photoshopped out of that.
Yeah. Onto your qualifying. Not a whole lot of notes on qualifying. Besides, we'll get to the qualifying, but like event-wise, the qualifying order, I should say. Leclerc's right. Sorry, this is where Leclerc had the right loose mirror. It was the first quali session. And then a little bit of delay from gravel. Gravel's an issue. They just kept hitting the line. But, yeah, your qualifying. I'm just going to get straight in order, unless you have anything.
Nope, got nothing.
Your bottom 5, excuse me.
We're not to that point yet. Next year.
Yep. I guess it will be. Well, it will be bottom.
I'm pretty sure
7.
they do bottom 6, and then
really?
top 10. I think that's how it works in the game, so I assume that's what they do in IRL as well.
I honestly had never even thought about it to this point. It's your bottom 5. Bottom 5. God, I'm having a day. Liam Lawson.
Yeah.
Maybe it was that. Maybe that turbo was a problem. And then Pierre Gasly, P19, his teammate Colapinto P18, Lance Stroll P17, and coming off his podium, fortunately, saving his career by not getting that Red Bull invite, Isak Hajar as your top rank in the outages of the first qualifying session. Yeah, both V-Carps clearly not on it this week, I guess. Sucks. Definitely more surprising for Hajar. Stroll had a good weekend. But again, I guess he started from pit. And then, Gasly tends to do well, but being out qualified by Franco technically. And not technically, he did. There's a pit injury, but whatever. New contract. Second driver. And then your P15 through P10, 11. Why am I actually did mess up on my order.
Oh, good
when
job.
I was doing this, so that's probably why I'm having so much issues. Esty Bestie coming off. He's 15. Alex Albon, P14. Sucks there. Teammate right ahead, Carlos Sainz, driver for Williams.
Extra pain. Got it.
Nico Hulkenberg and Ollie Behrman finish out your last two outage possessions there. Hulk used to be the qualifying GOAT and maybe fallen off a little bit.
Maybe a little bit.
The Gabby era is here.
I'm here for it. I'm down for the Gabby era.
We will take it. I mean, we'll see in the race. In your top 10, Yuki Tsunoda at P10, Fernando Alonso P9. Speaking of Gabby B, he's P8. 7 is Kimi Antonelli. I read the wrong order and crossed out Gabby there. George Russell ahead of him. Hamilton ahead of him, which, remember, a 5-place grid drop. We'll get to that. Charles Leclerc, your top 3, Oscar Piastri, Lando Norris, and then Max Verstappen. Why did I say Max twice? Because I'm going by the speed in which he reached as a modifier. Because that's a new single lap record of 1:18.792. And also the fastest F1 car top speed of all time.
The record's being shattered this weekend.
Yep. So good job, Max. Lando also did technically beat that record as well, but Max obviously then beat it again, so he gets the credit. Don't worry, Lando gets him back in the race. But yeah, so really your only are 2 changes. Or there's 3 changes. Big one here, of course. Hamilton carrying over that 5-place grid drop, so he actually will start later on. That brings us to the race, where we actually do have 2 other changes.
We do. We have a couple of Parc Fermé changes. So Pierre Gasly, remember how he took basically a whole new power unit? Hey, let's do it again. He took another whole new power unit in addition to the one he already took earlier on, which I guess they can technically do since it's a Parc Fermé change. So he does that. He takes a whole new ICE, turbo, MGUH and K, and exhaust. Hajar also takes an entire new power unit. I think he actually takes a whole new power unit because he also takes the control electronics as well. But yeah, those 2 drivers to start from the pit lane due to those changes. Pierre Gasly going to start in P20 and Isaac Hajar starting from P19. A couple more Parc Fermé changes from Sainz. Changed out his rain light.
Needed it.
Definitely needed it during this race. Actually, technically, that is used for like for regen as well. So it makes sense. And then Nico changes out his plank assembly for a previously used one.
Yep,
that's a surprise tool that will help us later.
And one other thing on Pierre Gasly, he was also noted for same thing we saw last year with one of the Haas boys of, well, I think it was Ollie, of not securing the car within the amount of time, not covering it with the cover. So
last week, not last year, but yes.
Oh yes, last week. Wow.
All good. We're getting there.
Speaking of getting there, before the race even gets started, we have investigations. The Aston Martin boys, not following race director's instructions, and they look at it again. This happens during recon. Race hasn't started. Formation hasn't started. They're gonna look after the race.
But of course,
skim warnings.
I'm almost just done hollering about it. Just fucking investigate it. You've got time.
You literally have all the time.
Yeah. Let race control focus on investigating that, and then all the people on the ground level can worry about all the ground level stuff.
Yep.
Stupid.
And then your formation lap, Mystery Mouse gets full time. Nico Hulkenberg, he's out by a
just retires.
Fatal error is what it was called.
Yeah.
Apparently hydraulics. It was said to be hydraulics later, but
I feel like that's normally what it is whenever it's a formation lap retirement. Is it's usually hydraulics or the power unit just went pop, or they spin.
Isaac, Lance. But yeah, so Nico not getting to use that used barge board anyway.
Is what it is.
So yep, we're 1 down already, and it's the race start, and boop. It's the lights, they're out, and they're going in an away fashion. Fuck you, copyright. Let's think back, a short view to the past, if we can, shall. Lando is right behind Max. So what happens in turn 1 in the fastest track? Just Max things.
Yeah. Either just Max things or ask Lewis what happens.
Yeah. A little bit of, we'll say, space issues. Max going,
2 into turn 1, do not go.
nope, especially here. Older track, kind of thin. Yep, so a little bit off, and Max, again, it's what Max does. He keeps on going. He just keeps the space. Just what it is. He does actually get the space back. And even a little bit in there because Oscar kind of got through a little bit, so it could have been like if he had to get the spot back, he probably would have lost at least 2 spots. But they kind of sort that back out. Spot goes back to Lando. Lando leads. Continuing to lap 2. Please stop me if you have anything.
Nope, got nothing so far.
Should definitely compare notes more before we get into it. We just kind of go.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a battle. It is a battle. You got Lando, Max, Charles, and Oscar, all battling in that P1 over lap 2, and a little bit in lap 3. Lap 4, it seems like the inevitable happens, and through goes Max.
Through goes Verstappen.
Takes the lead again, and then this is where penalties start. We got, which I still never saw anything on this, like the actual incident of, oh my gosh, I'm struggling today. Lewis and Yuki. I'm just ready for the double number next year. For Max,
oh God, yeah.
oh my God.
You got it,
This
big
is
dog.
so bad.
You got it.
Lewis and Yuki, leading track, gaining the advantage. No further action. Again, didn't see it. Don't know what happened. Given their placement, like, or I mean, it had to have been Lewis because he was up like 3 spots, and he obviously started behind Yuki because of his 5-spot penalty.
Yeah.
But yeah, nothing. Never saw it on broadcast. Never got mentioned. Never saw a replay. I didn't even see a replay on Reddit.
Oh well.
I didn't. I'm sure there was a document, but I didn't see it. Probably just missed it. Yeah, I didn't have to hate Lewis again.
Woo!
As the Yuki fan, don't worry, I have enough pain with Yuki later. Lap 4, I have Oscar and Charles. Some contact, but never noted. Nothing ever came of it.
Just racing, boys.
Just racing. That's how it goes. Just racing. Lap 6, another one. Here we go. This is Lance.
I seem to remember something with Lance.
I think I put 16, corrected to 18. Yeah, Lance and Esteban forcing another driver off the track.
That sounds right. Yep.
Ocon will get the penalty from that. Welcome back. 5-second penalty for Esteban Ocon.
Woo!
Traditions. Classic.
Traditions.
And then he does serve that later. Does not pit till super late. Going on from there. Carlos Sainz, his first little noting here. This is lap 18, turn 4. Not following race. He does not even attempt to.
No, he does not. He just fucking sends it.
Just goes. Does not even try to even get on the access road at the start or the exit. He just goes through. Something I've never seen, a during race reprimand.
Yeah.
Which I don't know how that necessarily works. It's like, Carlos, this is the FIA. Bad.
Don't do it again.
Carlos, this is James. I have the race director to talk to.
Which, to be fair, they did give like an extra little, I guess, an extra chance for, I think, Hajar this weekend. Because I guess he had missed the escape road, and then in another instant, he also missed the escape road.
Oh.
But, like, there were mitigating circumstances, and there was no one around, so, like,
Yeah, whatever.
fuck it, here's another warning, but don't fucking do that again, or you're going to get a worse penalty. He didn't do it again.
He did not. Just general racing. It was a good race.
Yeah.
It was a really good race.
This race was good.
This race was not shit. And then about lap 25, Fernando's right hand suspension decides he's done.
Yeah, it just fucking shakes itself apart.
Yep,
you left the room for 2 minutes.
Yeah, I left. Yeah, I literally said, "Don't do anything," and then I hear, and Fernando's suspension has popped. I'm like, all right,
Just went. Like it
just went. It just. As someone who's changed suspension and shocks, I mean, I'm sure that was just a fucking pull rod, push rod that just was like the bearing was like I'm heading out.
Yeah,
Done.
nah.
Fuck this.
Fuck it. I'll see y'all in fucking Baku.
Yep.
Just shoot.
It's gonna go ahead. Yep. It's gonna get a.
I'll
head
meet
start.
y'all there.
Yep. It's not that far. It's far enough.
It's pretty far.
Yeah. So even if Nando did have a further thing on his Prix lap, probably wouldn't matter because that is your 2 DNFs.
Yep. He is gone.
I guess Nico's a DNS.
Yes, Nico's is a DNS because he didn't even complete the formation lap.
And then track limits being an issue again. Lap 30, Kimi Antonelli, he gets a black and white. That's 3 strikes for him. 6 laps later, Pierre, he gets a black and white for track limits.
In between
racing.
that,
Yep.
you got. We thought Leclerc would have had the fastest stop during that time because it was rapid, and they didn't give us a time.
Yep.
And they also were talking about possibly a pit penalty because they thought maybe he locked up past the line and sped.
Yep.
Didn't happen.
Locked up, but yeah.
Yeah, he definitely locked up, but that's normal, and yeah, he was fine. And then also during that time, apparently Tsunoda's pit wall came across to him, let him know that he had some right-hand side floor damage.
Yep.
So that is his race at that point.
And also maybe I was like, yeah, the pit he came into the pit. I didn't write down when he pit, but he just got caught up and never really recovered. So that's unfortunately starting, qualifying 10th, starting P9, another couple points, really help, but
It would.
not in the cards today, unfortunately. As the Yuki fan, I know I will not justify it. Stop comparing him to literal world record setter Max Verstappen in a cursed car. 41. That's what I got next.
I have 38. Verstappen comes into the pits, boxes for hards. Norris takes the lead briefly. That's it for that.
Yep. I didn't really pay attention to pits for some reason this week.
That's the only reason that is the only point where I took it is because there was a distinct possibility that, say, if a safety car came out, especially with all that gravel that was getting thrown on the track, McLaren comes in, quick pit stop, back on ahead of Max.
Yeah. Gravel on the track, or let's say, I don't know, Carlos Sainz and Ollie Behrman get a little spicy in a turn 7 and do a double spin.
I mean, something like that.
Last week, we talked about how the hell do you give Carlos Sainz a penalty for that?
I crashed the fuck out.
Yep. This week.
How the fuck do you not give Carlos Sainz a penalty for that? It is the way the rule is written is so fucking dumb. As long as your axle is ahead, fuck it, mirrors don't have to matter.
Yeah.
YOLO, just fucking send it.
So yeah, I was like, we just called it a makeup call.
Yeah, pretty
This
much.
is a Wes McCauley makeup call, boys.
They came maybe a foot or a third of a meter for you non-US folks from there having to be a safety car because he came extremely close to knocking off his front wing in the middle of the track. If that had happened, it's full-on safety car.
Yep. But they both managed to get going. Did get damaged, but I mean, ruining their races, but not. But yeah, Ollie Behrman, 10-second penalty for causing a collision. And of note,
universe?
He gets 2 penalty points, which puts him at 10 of 12 for the 12-month period.
Died 2024?
Yep.
Fucking born 2025. Welcome back, K-Mag.
Yep. You can kill the man, but you can't kill the idea. Especially in that Haas.
Yeah.
Arguably the number 2 Haas at this point.
You can kill the man, you can't kill Apex GP.
Nope.
Spoiler, I guess.
Yeah. If you haven't seen it by now, it's on Apple TV. So if you don't own Apple TV, you're a normal person. I got lap 46. This is your boy, Alex Albon, and a true prodigy to George Russell, Kimi Antonelli.
Kimi Antonelli.
Forcing another driver off the track. Was what they noted, but he did get a penalty for erratic driving. So they did kind of change it when they did the 5-second penalty on that.
So here I did pull the decision for this one, and I was kind of flustered by it. And honestly, I was like, I was flustered in the sense of like, why did they give him? I have been very not really against my Williams boys this week, but like pro the people that would have been offending them. Okay, so decision as it was written. Stewards reviewed. Car 23 had a run on car 12 after turn 2 and into turn 3. When car 23, that's Alex, was in the process of pulling alongside car 12, that's Kimmy, at high speed, Kimmy moved to the left and squeezed Alex, who had 2 wheels on the grass. Stewards determined that by doing so, he drove in a manner deemed potentially dangerous to Alex. However, the stewards also acknowledge that Alex was able to maintain control of his car and was subsequently able to overtake Kimmy into turn 4. A 5-second time penalty is deemed sufficient in this case given the circumstances. Now, I say that I was being very lenient towards them. I actually, on this one, am kind of irritated by the fact of, well, due to the fact that Alex was actually able to control his car, do the circumstances, like, does the result matter or does it not? Like, make up your fucking mind.
It's literally case by case.
It's literally case by case. Fucking the result matters or it does not. Make up your mind. Make a fucking decision. Stick to it. I don't care which of the two you pick. Fucking decide. I'm tired of the back and forth on that shit. It should not be in the case. Well, you know, he kept control of it. He pushed the motherfucker off track.
You're rewarding Kimmy for Alex's good driving.
Yeah, exactly.
/ maybe just luck. It could just been luck. The tire just gripped enough. He didn't lose it because you can lose grass. Lose on the grass real easy.
Oh, absolutely.
And I mean, it's fine. This is a nice slow track.
It's slow track, yeah, absolutely.
Totally fine. To any hockey fans that might be listening and are new to F1, NHL and goaltender interference is a good analogy for this. It's like, well, this is the most inconsistent thing I've ever seen in my life. Like, it makes no sense. It's 100% just like,
Sure, why not?
Is it the Leafs? Is it a British driver?
Oh my god, it was a British well, no.
No.
It was an Italian driver and a British driver. A Thai driver, but...
That's the last thing I have before getting into, which we didn't foreshadow because I think everybody knows what the main bulk of this is going to be.
The only other thing I have is the lap prior to that, which is Max and GP talking about on the radio about them, like how they're going to go. Just, you know, hey, there's no risk. Fucking Max comes across, no risk, full push. Hey, welcome to the title of the episode.
Yep. Old CinemaSins and... Whatever. God, wow, I haven't watched CinemaSins in so long I forgot what it is. Oh, anytime you see the title, it's roll credits.
Roll credits.
There we go. That's what it is.
Ding.
So, let's talk strategy with producer Ludo as he jumps up on the table. And is quickly corralled by Blake. Papaya rules. We don't really know what it means. Apparently McLaren doesn't know what it means. So... radio to... I think this is the chronological order. Radio to Lando. What do you want the other car to do? Basically is what it was. Don't try to spin this shit. So, choosing driver to... asking other driver what other driver pit should be. So, pits first, goes overhead. Lando pits. Or, sorry, Oscar. Lando pits. Uh-oh. Front right, little sticky, gun jams, 5.2 stationary. Bad stop. Doesn't be able to get back ahead of Oscar. That's racing, boys.
That's how it happens.
Or is it?
How the cookie crumbles.
Hey, Vsauce, Michael here. Team orders. Oh, I should pull up the actual thing. So, on the radio, Oscar is asked to swap the places, to which Oscar says, I'm reading this from the AI transcript, so it may not be verbatim, but I'm pretty sure it's pretty close. I mean, we said the slow pit stop was part of racing, so I don't really get what's changed here, but if you really want to do it, then I'll do it, followed by, so he will let you pass. Then you will be free to race. And that second half goes to Lando. What the fuck are you doing?
McLaren, you're off your goddamn rocker.
This is
a sham.
Yeah. They've meddled or they've fixed this thing, mate.
Yeah.
Or whatever Lewis said in Abu Dhabi. I can't remember what it is.
Fuck.
Meddled, fixed,
No. It's this has been manipulated, man.
Yep, that's it. Now, I will admit that I don't think. I mean, McLaren is going to be scrutinized for every little thing to do. So they decided to do the worst thing fucking possible here.
Fucking exactly. What the fuck? Stella, my man. What the fuck were you thinking?
And Zach wasn't there. If he was, he wasn't on camera. But, I mean, I'm sure, he's on a cell phone. I'm not letting Zach off the hook for this.
Oh, absolutely not. It's his favorite twink.
Yep. I was going to let it go. But.
I guess technically Lando's more of a twunk, but
Yeah,
you gotta be
Lando.
to be a
Early
fucking.
Lando.
You gotta be an F1 racer unless your name is Ollie Behrman.
Yeah.
That man is a twig.
Oscar lets him pass, and they're free to race. Lando's on newer tires, on softs. You lose, fuck you, man.
Yeah.
Max has a little fun on the radio. Pokes the bear. Fucking great.
Fucking laugh was fantastic.
Just because they had a bad stop.
Just because he had a bad
GP's
stop?
like, yes, it's funny, but focus, please.
Yeah. It's like, please don't fuck
No
this
risk,
up.
full push, Max.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm very much on the record of not being a huge fan of team orders, but this is not the same. Not a fan of team orders in general. I get there's a time and place, but I would still rather not. This is not the same as Hungary last year. Shut the fuck up. You're wrong. The Silverstone, I was like, I think that's your little.
I wrote it. I didn't look it up.
Yeah, okay.
I did not even attempt.
The Silverstone thing, it was a penalty based on, team communication. Oscar asked, you said no. Lando asked, you said yes.
I think Oscar would have been justified by multi-21ing this.
Yes. Considering his fucking manager, Mr. Mark Webber himself.
Yeah.
But no, Oscar plays a team game. Wasn't bad about it after the race. So good job on Oscar.
I mean,
a little bit.
I made an allusion to it, but
I think Lando even was like, same thing after Hungary a little bit. Lando's like, no. And I think even Lando was like, I don't know about this. But he still did it, so it's still on Lando. You could have not. It's ridiculous. It's you can't beat the allegations anymore, guys.
nah.
You can't. Now, again, I'll give you a little bit. Like, you probably would have been controversial either way. But Lando made his bed. This is racing. What if, you didn't... Oh, hey, Lando... I saw this on, Formula Day and everything. Oh, hey, Lando crashed. Can you go ahead and retire the car? Like, guys, come on. This is not it. This is ridiculous.
You're a racing team. Race. Don't fucking fix your results. He realistically was not going to catch Max Verstappen. Just let them race as is. Don't fucking put your golden boy closer so he has a better chance of winning the fucking World Drivers' Championship.
Then the post-race interview with Andrea Stella on F1, the post-race show from F1 Media TV. He made so many times he iterated, oh, this isn't based off Netherlands, it's a race-by-race thing. Well, okay. I may have not thought it at first. I definitely think it's 100% reacting to, oh, we might have fucked up Lando's engine by not having a cover on all the way or something. So, oopsies. I guess we'll let him pass. Yeah, don't deny it 3 times in a 2-minute interview. It's the most suspicious shit in my life.
Exactly.
And of course, Zach magically wasn't here. Can't blame Zach for this one.
Yeah, you can. Fuck Zach.
I was like, where was he? Indy? That's over. E? Been over for a little bit. Having a weekend off? Okay. You know he's still fucking paying attention. You're not off the hook for this, chicken fried. That's not a weight joke. It's a Zach Brown.
Zach Brown versus Zach Brown joke.
But anyway, doesn't matter for your leader, because it was a very fast Max Verstappen winning Monza. He wins.
The fastest.
The fastest. He has won both your Italian races.
Take that, Ferrari. I would say that, but also they didn't seem to care.
Yeah.
Like, he got up on that podium, and you could hear the Tifosi just fucking doot. Max Verstappen, it's fucking insane.
Great.
I love it.
Also, allegedly, they booed Lando, so Tifosi's on it. It did make me think of, like, for a brief moment in my head of, like, wouldn't you love to see Lewis and Max at a dominant Ferrari? Wouldn't that be amazing?
It would, but man, Max
No.
would never do it.
That's your race. I don't think I don't have anything else. I was like, penalties were served. The only penalty was served was Ocon's lap 51. They pitted late. A lot of them. This was a clear one stop, and a lot of them waited till very last.
Yep.
Ollie's 10-second and Kimi's 5-second just added on at the end. I don't think it really affected that much.
It did affect Kimi.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It dropped him one place. He was P9, or he was P8. He dropped to P9.
Okay.
So, ended up finishing a little over a second behind Gabriel Bortoleto.
Gotcha. I was like, I realized I didn't do a rundown, so
Oh, well, good thing I did this weekend. So, with
because it wasn't in the book, so I didn't think about it.
With that, we do have the rundown. Your results for the 2025 Monza Italian Grand Prix are your winner, of course, Max Verstappen, with a time of 1 hour, 13 minutes, and 24.325 seconds.
The fastest F1 race in history. I made sure to run it.
That
I
actually,
figured you had it.
finished all the
Yep.
way. Obviously, some have been canceled, but yeah.
The fastest full run F1 race in history.
Yes. P2, Max obviously started P1, so P2 also started. Your top 5 did not change.
Yep.
They're the exact same. So P2, Lando Norris, P3, Oscar Piastri, P4, Charles Leclerc, and P5, George Russell. Didn't do anything this race. P5. P6 gaining 4 places is Lewis Hamilton. P7 gaining 7 places is Alex Albon. 7, the lucky number for Alex this week. P8 having lost 1 spot. Speaking of lucky numbers, lottery. I forgot to look at that.
Oh, yeah. I have cashed my ball. We can go after we finish this podcast.
P8 losing 1 spot was Gabriel Bortoleto. P9 losing 3 places was Kimi Antonelli. Of course, one of those coming from his penalty. And rounding out your top 10, Isaac Hadjar gaining 9 places to finish in P10, getting 1 point. But that is a very valuable point for Racing Bulls.
And securing his Red Bull contract. Poor Isaac.
Outside of the points, P11, Carlos Sainz gaining 2 spots. Ollie Behrman lost a spot to finish P12. Yuki Tsunoda lost 4 spots to finish P13. Liam Lawson gained 4 spots to finish P14. Esteban Ocon stayed right where he was and finished P15. Pierre Gasly gained 4 spots to finish P16. Franco Colapinto stayed where he was and finished P17. Lance Stroll lost 2 spots and finished P18, 18 for 18. Those past 4 drivers all were a lap down, so Ocon, Gasly, Colapinto, and Stroll. Fernando Alonso, of course, DNF'd during the race, dropping down 11 spots for the 19th spot. And Hülkenberg, of course, did not start, drops him down 8 spots from his starting to 20. Weird to say start, but not start.
Yep.
Anyways, the way we do it
position.
is weird, and that's my fault. Anyways, with that, your fastest lap of the race, Lando Norris, with a 1 minute 20.901 seconds on lap 53.
Beating the previous record by Max Verstappen a lap before at 1:21.003, which of course beat the 2004 record of Rubens Barrichello. Sorry if I took that whole thing.
Oh, you are good. I was
I
would have completely missed the Max thing, so that adds an extra layer.
Because I had it wrote down and I just crossed it out. I put Max time, new lap record, and then I crossed it out and put Lando, new lap record, and put Lando.
With that, your driver of the day. I said Max Verstappen,
I also went ahead and went with Max Verstappen.
as did the rest of the world. Max Verstappen is your driver of the day with 29.4% of the vote. Beneath him, there were quite a few dead even percentages. So Lewis Hamilton with 17% even, Charles Leclerc with 10% even, Lando Norris with 8% even, Alex Albon with 5.7%. Hey, my boy. All others getting 29.9%. So Max was very close to beating out the all others category. Along with your driver of the days, we have our pit stops. So your fastest stop was McLaren with Oscar Piastri's lap 45 stop. It is a 1.91 seconds. That is currently your fastest pit stop for the season.
Nice.
Yeah.
Except for my predict.
I think I fucked that up too, so don't worry.
Oh, I pulled up the leaderboard. We'll go.
Oh,
over it.
fuck yeah! All right, I can pull that up too.
I got it.
Oh,
Unless you want to go over your specific picks, but
well, yeah, no, that was my thing. Like, my thing was my specific picks. So.
to derail.
Oh, well, good. I can sort of multitask here. I originally had this down, and then I realized how I rationaled it was wrong. So originally I had Norris as having had the slowest pit stop because 5.87 seconds because of the wheel gun, and I was like, well, that could be classified as like how we normally do. And then there were two slower, one of which was Ocon on lap 51, but he was serving his penalty. And the second, which is what I am now calling our slowest pit stop because it falls under the same category as Lando's thing. So lap 49, Stroll is a lap down at this point, so it's technically lap 50 for everyone else. Lance Stroll comes into the pits. His pit stop is 16.20 seconds.
All right. That's quite high.
That is quite high. They had problems with the wheels, for one, for both the front left and the front right. And then the light was broken up top. It was not on.
The old Red Bull somewhere.
So that is why Lance Stroll went 16.2 seconds. And he does have your slowest pit stop. Yeah.
Such a difference a week can make.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mentioned that I would pull mine up, but something went wrong with my connection. So I'm just gonna see if going on data will help. See if it's me.
Quite possible. I was like, our episode was super late last week because the internet was slow.
Yeah, I think the internet is just slow, but I don't think that's my problem here. I think it's just the F1 app being fucky on my phone right now.
Well, to go over I can bring up the ratings for this week. Your winner, Reset. Thank you, F1. I was like, that is not who is winning. Blake, P1 this week in the prediction league with 53% and 90 points, followed by me at 33% correct with 58, and then our other housemate Tori at 27% with 34 points.
So my podium was only one person correct as per usual, or not even correct. They were on the podium. I picked Charles to win, and then because I was on the full Ferrari delusion train, and then I picked Oscar to finish P2 and Alex because why not delusion train? Let's just keep on rolling. Full send the delusion. Alex P3.
Full push delusion.
Oscar finished P3, and so I get 5 whole points from that.
I was like,
I didn't know if you wanted to back and forth it or if I just wanted
might as well. Just real fast. I was like, I had Charles P1 also going in the full delunacy. Lewis P2, excuse me, and Max P3.
Yeah, well,
So I chipped that because usually I will at least get one, so I can at least salvage some points from that.
Something, yeah.
So just 9 points for Max is all I got.
Pole position, I said Oscar.
I said Charles. Nope.
Max. Between Carlos Sainz and Alexander Albon, I said that Carlos Sainz would qualify
I also
higher.
said Carlos Sainz.
Hell yeah.
Sorry, Alex.
I mean, it is what it is. They made up for it. How many teams will get a car into Q3? 6, baby.
Oh, sorry. I chose Alex. I misread my thing.
I
got it wrong. So I said 7.
Yeah. 6. Let's go. Right after that, who will finish ahead in the race amongst Charles Leclerc, Lewis Hamilton, Kimi Antonelli, Isaac Hadjar, and Liam Lawson. I said Charles Leclerc.
I said Charles Leclerc.
Let's fucking go.
It kind of hamstrings you if you choose the first one and then also new winner and all that. Also,
I think in my mental predictions, I was like, well, Lewis is gonna have a Lewis race and fucking DNF or some shit. Q6, question 6. Who will set the fastest pit stop time during the race? I said Ferrari.
I said Ferrari.
It was McLaren. I think they were next. Ferrari was,
Yep.
I think. Number 7, will there be a safety car? I said yes. Safety
Also
car
said yes.
BSC, but
They didn't.
nope. Who will set the fastest lap? I said Oscar.
I said Carlos Sainz for some reason.
What are
I
you
was like-
fucking smoking?
I was like, hey, Williams, straight line speed. I guess it's not really a straight line track, but it's a fast, so I don't know.
Nah. Either way, that went to
Not
Lando.
wrong. I got wrong.
Which team will score more points this weekend between Ferrari and Mercedes? I said Ferrari.
Yep. 10
Yeah.
points there.
And last but not least, the one I chipped, will we see a new Italian Grand Prix winner? And I said no.
I also said no.
So there you go.
And we were right, just not the way we thought.
Yeah. I think that ties with my best result. Yes, it does. With my Belgium result.
That being said, overall, Tori's still leading, then me, and then Blake. We said Blake
I
always
have
2
missed,
DNSs. Or 2 or 3 DNSs.
I missed round 1, round 2, round 4, round 7, round 8, round 9, round 10, and round 12.
I probably missed, I think I missed 3 or 4, so. But yeah. Also, that was kind of impromptu, so it kind of threw off our...
Yeah, no, all good. Well, I mean, we can roll right into stars from that.
Yep. Pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
I was like, I can lead it off number 30 star with his 7 spots gained. My own writing is atrocious. It's Alex Albon.
Woo! Yeah, okay.
was marked there all too,
Straightforward.
sorry.
All right, fair enough. We
that's
might
it.
be flipped on this. My third star, Max Verstappen, with his return to form. P1, lost the place, regained the place. Fucking never look back. 19-second gap at the end.
Yep. My second star with his 9 recovery drive for Isaac Hajar. Completely swapped.
Totally swapped. Number 2 driver, or number 2 star, Isaac Hajar. 9 places. Fucking points finish from pit lane start. And he's a rookie. He's a rookie. A true rookie.
And my number 1 star, I just wanted to give him the whole thing because it was fun to watch. It was Max. For me.
And my number 1 star was Alex Albon, gaining 7 places, solid points for himself and for Williams, and he pips Antonelli in the World Drivers' Championship
Does.
right now.
Unfortunately, though.
There's not much room for him to grow, because
Yep. There was 1 driver eliminated, I believe, this week.
there was one. Well, technically, I think there were 2.
Oh, okay.
Because I think both of them were still in it last
Oh,
week.
okay.
Yes, both of them were still in it last week. Unfortunately, this week, there are now 6.
Yep.
Barely. So your eliminated drivers this week are Alex Albon and Kimi Antonelli. The cutoff points are 100, I believe, if I did my math right. Alex, as I'll get to, is at 70. So, gone. Your battles, Oscar Piastri still leading with 324 despite McLaren's best efforts to fuck him over. Right behind him, his fucking teammate Lando Norris with 293, so that's 31 points down. Behind him, Max Verstappen with 230 points, which is 63 points down. And behind him, also number 63, George Russell with 194, 36 points down. I left Ferrari out because they're really not close, and they're not close to each other either. Like, maybe next race, if one of them wins and the other one DNFs or something, then we'll talk. But right now, there's no point. So we skip that to Alex Albon, who is now 4 points ahead of Kimi Antonelli with 70 points and Kimi Antonelli with 66 points. Beneath Kimi is Isaac Hajar, who with his point gets him up into P9, ahead of Nico Hulkenberg in P10 with 38 and 37 points respectively. Also gaining places this weekend, Gabriel Bortoleto. That bumps him up to 18 points and gives him 2 places to be currently P16. He pushes past Behrman and Sainz, who are, I think, tied. For your team battles, McLaren, once again, sitting on top.
Still leading.
617 points. Again, it is not even fucking close. Like, they are sitting at 617. Ferrari's second place. They are sitting at 280.
Yeah.
That is 337 points behind. The current cutoff amount is 228. Anybody below that is out. So, kind of close to that is Mercedes, who are 20 points down from Ferrari, sitting at 260. Really close to that is Red Bull, who are sitting at 239 points, 21 points down from Mercedes. Everyone else is cut off from that point. Williams is very far behind from Red Bull and probably will not catch up because Max Verstappen exists. Williams is sitting at 86 points, 153 down from Red Bull. Aston Martin's behind them with 62 points. Racing Bull's behind them with 61 points. Sauber behind them with 55. Haas behind them with 44. And Alpine sitting in last. Correction, Pierre sitting in last with 20 points. And that is your battles. And I think that's all I really have this week other than memes.
Memes and dreams and
Memes
special
and
meme
dreams.
content this week brought to you by
W Place.
W Place.
If you haven't checked it out, and this is obviously not a sponsored thing, but like W Place, if you have visited Reddit a couple of years ago, one of their April Fool's things they did was r/place, which is they just had this big canvas for people to draw on and just make whatever they wanted to on it. Obviously, probably with some, moderation here and there.
Yeah.
But someone has basically OpenStreeted this and put it on basically Google Maps.
the Earth.
The Earth. You can have things all around the world. You can check your city out and see if there's stuff there. You can check stuff out like my home city that was in the middle of fucking nowhere that has a trans pride flag sitting in there, which I was super impressed with. Because that's genuinely not what those people around there really feel most of the time. But yeah, and one of the places you can go is Monza. We decided to include all of the stuff here at the Monza circuit. And there's a lot, from Daniel Ricciardo in a cowboy hat to all the names. All the tracks have like all the names and everything. That's always fun. Yeah, Gasly, fucking, I think either wiping off champagne or crying, which either is valid. You got the Ferrari car up above the track. You got the Ferrari logo above the track. Lightning McQueen's up there for some reason. Just everything. And then, of course, you've got stuff that's not F1 related. I just noticed fucking Kimi and Seb Vettel. If you follow the top right portion of the track and just follow it straight along. So happy. Anyways, yeah, a whole bunch of other stuff that are non-F1 related, like How to Train Your Dragon and fucking Undertale stuff. And
There's the Fernando fucking big brain.
the fucking Chad Lonzo. Yeah, no, there is a lot of stuff in there. Do not scan any QR codes that you find on there.
Do not scan any car codes anywhere.
Yeah, no, don't do that. Unless it is specifically your restaurant saying, hey, this is your menu, which even then is fucking frustrating.
Yep.
But don't scan random QR codes. That's general IT advice. Do not do that. You will infect your device. Don't fucking do that.
Your bank account is not yours anymore.
Yeah, no. Spotify codes, though, I think should be okay.
Yes.
If they'll work.
Yeah. I mean, you may take a little bit. We did have to like do some screenshot and blocking, but
And the first one that I fucking got was fucking Sebat, and I was very upset with it. But yeah, there is a lot. You will see a lot of Femtanil. You will see a lot of Undertale.
a lot of Pokemon.
A lot of Pokemon. A lot of Genshin Impact.
If you're in our neck of the woods, a lot of tornado stuff.
Yeah, a lot of tornado stuff. But yeah, some stuff from W Place there. And then a couple of regular memes. You have Max Verstappen in his victory pose. Bro thinks he's iRacing, which, I mean, to be fair, after he finished up, he probably went and iRaced. So
I'm going to race Monza again. That was fun. Do it again.
Yeah, right.
Want to see me do it again?
I did that so quick, I should race again just to make up for it. And then my favorite one right now, the old reaching for the ball, Kimi trying to get that 7th place in the World Drivers' Championship. Alex said, no. So
Not
happy for him.
Yet.
So very happy.
Yeah. I think, is that it for Monza?
I think that is
The
it.
2025 Gran Primo d'Italia, the short one. this time. Not the Made in Italia. Emilia Romagna Grand Prix. Yeah, it was a good one. Which, honestly, I think any good race will take. I feel like Zandvoort could have been had a little bit of lull, but still overall was good. This one was pretty overall good. I said we just got to ride out the rest of the season, and new regs should give us some juice, hopefully.
Fingers fucking crossed.
But
Williams 2026, baby. Let's fucking go.
It should be good. Well, I'll take it.
Speaking of should be good,
A week off,
and then fucking Baku! I love the Baku City Street Circuit. It is so fun, so fast. The fucking last sector is just God or a checkered flag.
Yep, a little bit of square. Of course, my drawing. I did draw it in this orientation because it was easier on my little board. Not my worst one. Definitely not my best, but better.
You're going to have to draw just a red dot on the fucking I am stupid corner, which I think is right there in that little dip. No, the dip is not it. The dip is the turn before, and then there's that straight up and down section, basically, and then there's that chicane. It's that chicane.
Yep.
Right by where you have the flag.
Yep. The I am stupid. But yeah, early time, 6 a.m. race, 3:30 a.m. free practices. Not watching those.
Nah. It's my favorite track, but I'm still not getting up for. Well, I'll still probably be up for FP1 and FP3 depending on. Ooh, that might.
I was like, that is the 12th.
Well, no, that'll be
that's
Friday.
not next week.
So that shouldn't matter to me too much. Yeah, no, I might still be up for that.
Yeah.
So I might.
You get the free practice.
I might have notes. I might have notes for FP1 and FP3. You might have to review FP2.
I was like, I'll wake up by accident and watch it. I'll do that. I'll accidentally wake up because it's like, I have on my calendar, so it'll still like, if it's after my do not disturb time, it'll still wake me up. I feel like it still wakes me up anyway. Maybe my tablet because it's also got the calendar synced. And it's sitting on my bedside table, so maybe that's like going off just enough, or I'm just psychically tuned to it.
God, yeah, no, felt.
Racing. All right. That is it for this week. We will not see you next week. Unless you do. Unless we do. Which will be weird.
Yeah. It'd be very weird if we see you next week.
Or any time, really, on this.
Yeah. No. Who the fuck are you?
Why are you here? Why are you in here? Who let you in?
You ever wonder why we're here?
One of life's greatest mysteries. And with our quota of RT references, we'll see you in 2 weeks. In Baku, baby.
Woo! Follow the pod everywhere at DSQ Pod.
Start with the block, end with the block.